Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RLOG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like a few weeks worth of time. It's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Past couple of days have been very solid. And this presentation, or I should say from a presentation standpoint, this analysis is a little bit tricky because there is perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 3 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you the chart's looking kind of rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, yeah, I get it. There was a pullback today. But from the big picture, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build an overall higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over time, that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a much different outlook and strategy going into the trade. And really the easiest way to look at this is a couple different ways. But the first way is just where the bleeding finally stopped today on the pullback, and that was right here at 42 cents. I mean, the price was falling, and then 42 cents, you can see that is where the price ultimately decided to stop that, and the price got a nice bounce from right there. So that's going to be the first area of support. And just to kind of illustrate things, let's say the price came back down here and did it a couple more times, just bounced around and then eventually started to head back up. From the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have that set of lows right there. You'd have this set of lows down there. If you picture each one of these as stair steps, their overall stair steps would still very clearly be going in the upwards direction. Again, I 100% realize that if you're a day trader and you bought up there, then you could not care less about these overall stair steps. But that's why I try to kind of qualify all this by saying I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. The other way you could gauge just the overall health of the current price movement is in regard to the purple line right there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. As the name implies, that line will move itself higher and higher. So again, from the big picture of things, as long as the price stays above that purple line, as the line moves higher and higher, then the overall trend is fully in the bull's favor. What about areas of resistance? Two main hurdles from the resistance point of view. First key hurdle right there at 48 cents. If the bulls can fight through there and get some closes up above it, then the next key overall level is where the party stopped today, and that was up there at 52 cents. But as it stands right now, no point in talking about 52 cents until the bulls can first prove themselves, and I'm defining and quantifying, quote-unquote, prove themselves as getting up above 48 cents. So 48, 52, two key hurdles. Nice day today. Good way to start off the week. We'll see if the bulls can continue to build this trend or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.